gang, FLX Beer Reviews, back again with another episode of Homebrew Buddies, live edition.
Joe's favorite show.
Oh yeah, totally. So, Mike,
Dan,
I don't know if you noticed, but there's something down here.
I'm very confused as to what's going on.
So this is Ryan from Ryan's Beer Reviews, and so Ryan, you may know him from our lots of our idiom beers. He sent us a great beer mail package.
He certainly did.
So Ryan was a viewer and subscriber, and he always participated in like the chats and live streams and stuff. And now he's kind of doing his own beer review thing. Ryan?
Yeah. Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. Really excited to be here and to try out what we're going to be trying today. I don't want to steal the thunder here, so I'll let you explain.
Ryan, I feel like we won't be able to move on unless I'm secure in the fact that you have been smashing that like button for quite some time. I hope.
Absolutely. I've been smashing that like button. I don't know if you
outstanding. Let's get into this beer.
Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'm also been commenting, although sometimes I don't get comments back from you guys.
Hey, we get it. You don't have to, go all, look at me, I comment.
Dan,
what are we drinking?
So, we received epic beer mail.
From Ryan. Yes, we went over this.
No. From Beerman. So, Beerman, who
yes,
has his own homebrew. He made Bubble Gut Craft Beer. Bubble Gut Craft Beer. Oh, wait, it is.
Hey, look at that.
Hold on, let's do this. We can get fancy. We can get fancy with it, right?
I hope you're going to zoom.
Yeah, I was waiting for the slow zoom.
Hey!
Nice.
It's not as fun as the Zoom, but whatever. We got something. It's cool.
Anyway, so he sent off a beer package with a couple of beverages, and we're going to review both of them here tonight. The first one is Flava Sava. Hold it up, gentlemen. So this is an American Amber Ale, and it is 6.3 ABV. IBUs, or International Bullshit Units, as they're known as 38.9. Awesome logo.
Indeed.
And Ryan is highlighting a canned on date. What?
Get that.
Yeah.
If Bubble Gut can do it, anybody can do it. I don't want to hear about it anymore.
So this beer is inspired by another beer tuber, Eric, over at Thomas Metal.
Oh.
Thomas Metal 77, I believe
75,
it is.
I believe.
75.
Okay,
There
I
you go.
gotcha.
So, we're going to hop into it.
Let's dive in.
Let's do it.
Now, the great thing about his cans, our viewers have probably known, but you got the cat food top, as Mike likes to call it.
Yeah.
Just kind of peels up like
I love
fancy feast.
It is a fancy feast.
It's a fancy feast. All right, I'm not going to pour all of it in there.
Yeah, I'm going to leave a little room. That is a fine-looking amber. That is deep and rich. Oh, my gosh.
Did you get? Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say I got a heck of a lot of head on that one.
Oh yeah,
I got a lot of head.
Dude, this is like dark, tappy, like bit of honey color. It is rich.
So there's this just nice, just kind of mahogany, just kind of burnt copper, kind of just murkiness to it.
Gorgeous head on this thing.
Khaki color head.
Oh, yeah. So the thing about it is, like, what I've noticed, because we've received quite a few beers from Beerman, usually his carbonation is on point. Like, that's never an issue. I know he was worried about it on the other beer we're going to review, but we'll see what happens. But I'm
not going to lie, just to interject real quick, when after seeing a previous review with Tanner from from what is it? LQ
East Coast LQ Reviews.
Thank you. I was a little worried that this one was not going to be carbonated, but obviously that is not the case here.
Looks fantastic.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's get a scent on it.
Sure. Get a whiff, boys.
So, admittedly, I'm going to rely on you guys a little bit more because I've had a head cold, and it's been dissipating all week. I'm sort of getting my smelling back, but it's not 100%.
He's toughing through this. He is a champ. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you right off the bat, I'm almost getting like Sierra Nevada Celebration kind of.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's very sweet malty.
Like sweet malty, but there's this also a nice kind of citrus hop character kind of shining through a little bit.
Yes. Yes.
It's kind of, it is very like subtle and subdued though. Like it's just a relaxed aroma.
What was the ABV? 6.3. Yeah.
So I just got like a little woody, like a little wood character. Although, like I said, I can't really smell all that great.
Yeah.
Kind of getting.
I know what you mean. It's got a touch of like a spicy woodiness to it, but
Yeah.
also getting like underlying sweet, almost caramel.
Okay.
I'm definitely getting some like prune, black cherry kind of notes to it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's very fruity.
Now,
I think your celebration note down was spot on.
This hasn't been on my fridge too long.
No.
But it's been kept in my beer fridge, which is a little bit warmer than my regular fridge. So, but I'm sure it'll open up even more. But like everything for me, just to give you guys an idea of like kind of where my smell's at right now, everything's just very delicate and subtle.
Yep.
Like that's the
Sure.
impact
Not
that I'm
mine.
getting. So,
Well, I'll say you sure sound a lot better than I heard you the other day. I can't remember how long ago that was, but you sound.
All right, let's dive into this bad boy, and then we can talk about some more. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, Beer Man.
Thank you, Beer Man.
Ooh.
That's pleasant.
Yes.
My goodness. That is smooth and kind of creamy.
Yep.
It really just kind of coats your tongue and just kind of like, I said it's a relaxed aroma earlier. It just relaxes down your palate.
So here's the thing, though. I'm getting that caramel right on the back end that Ryan was talking about.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about what I'm getting up front, but immediately, like what's sticking out to me though is the finish, and I'm actually getting a touch of roasted coffee on the finish.
You know, I was kind of leaning that, but it's kind of weird. Like, there's almost this like caramelly coffee with a hint of like baker's chocolate dusted in right on top. And that's like on the back end, but through all that, there's this nice sweet malt aspect. So like on the front of the palate for me, as soon as I take the sip, you're getting that citrus aspect to it. This kind of bitter, dry, piney, kind of toffee-ish kind of thing going on. Mm-hmm. And then it transitioned into that.
I get a real nice like roasted walnut kind of coming on the back half of the palate, like where you get, I get a little bit of that woody aspect, some of that baker's chocolate, but just a real nice like hearty walnut flavor right on the back. This is very good.
The body for the 6.3, it's fuller.
Yeah,
it is a full beer.
Higher side of medium.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Creamy.
Mouth feels creamy, kind of soft and airy.
I'll tell you what, man, this thing, it's very flavorful without being like overpowering. There's a lot going on, but it's all still subtle.
Mm-hmm.
Right on the very back end, there is this touch of a little bit of astringency, though, that I'm kind of getting, which it doesn't detract from the beer, but there is just a touch of astringency right on the back end. And I can't quite place it, like what it is. Almost like just a 1% diacetyl thing.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
that minute. It's that, but
and trying to focus on it.
Right.
I get it.
Like
but
it doesn't. It's not a clean amber ale.
I think I like that about it.
Well, yeah. In fact, I'm going to dare say this. Full transparency, Beer Man is not happy with this beer. This is not the beer he wanted to brew. He has come out and said that. He
That's
wanted
a shame.
it was going to be something
delicious.
So for me, this is almost coming off as a hybrid of an amber ale and almost like a red IPA, sort of. Not quite red. It's like amber. I'm going to touch red IPA. Where that citrus hoppiness goes.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is when I drink an amber ale, I don't get this much hop character.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is like you had said, you get a little bit of that like almost citrus flavor up front, which you wouldn't typically get.
I don't know if you've had it, Ryan, but I know Mike has. I always try and think about like Elliot Ness from Great Lakes Brewing.
Yeah. Okay.
Haven't.
So I think about that like with amber ales. Lawson's, they make an amber ale too. But no, it's very good. I'm not detracting, but I wouldn't say it's 100% true to style either. But Beer Man has already come out and said that.
I think it's setting itself apart in that nature, though. It wasn't what I was expecting for an amber ale, and I'm liking what it is versus what I thought it was going to be. It's really delicious. Like, I'm enjoying every sip I'm drinking of this thing.
In fact, if you want to call it an American hoppy amber ale, all day.
Sure.
I agree with that. Yeah, big time.
Again, if I didn't know what this was, and just if it wasn't called an American amber ale, and just I'm tasting this, I'm enjoying this. I like all the flavors that I'm getting out of it. I'm liking the chocolate that I'm getting. I'm liking that woody note, flavor that I'm getting. I'm liking the citrus. I'm liking this combination, honestly. Like, it's not typical, but that's all right with me. It doesn't have to be typical. I'm enjoying it.
The carbonation level on this beer almost makes me wish it was just a straight up nitro version of it. It's just a more flavorful, like a pub ale or something, or just something really. I was like, hey, if there was no carbonation in this, it was straight up nitro, this would be an interesting beer. I think it would set itself apart.
Yeah.
I really like this a lot.
Yeah.
So ironically, I just found Beer Man live over on Drew's channel. So I commented, we're live reviewing your beers, Beer Man. So we'll see if he pops in.
I thought I saw him over there earlier.
Yeah.
It's such a good looking beer.
All right. I guess we'll move on to like final thoughts
Sure.
and possibly a rating. And
I mean, we haven't rated homebrews before, but
no, wait, what do you mean by rating? Like a thumbs up, thumbs down?
Yeah, we'll just say whether we like it or not. I think we've all made our thoughts clear. Ryan, you're the guest. What do you got?
So immediately I'm going to say thumbs up. Thoughts? I'm going to kind of echo what I had just said earlier, and that is I really like, to me, I feel that this is a very complex beer. Like I'm enjoying the hop forwardness that you're getting out of an amber ale like this, So with the hop forwardness while still getting, that caramel, the maltiness and everything that you would typically get out of an amber ale. I'm enjoying this. If this was on the shelves of my local bottle shop and I grabbed a can, I'd be going back and grabbing more of it. Put it that way.
I agree. Safe to say you're giving it a thumbs up.
Not just one, but two.
Ooh, double thumbs up. Yeah, I've got to say, even though this is not what Beer Man intended to brew, I think it's a fine final product. And I would almost, say, hey, keep this recipe because this is something special. And it's a nice variation of what you were trying to brew. I'd love to taste what he meant to brew. but this is very delicious. It's complex without being too bombastic. It's easy drinking. I've enjoyed every sip. I can't wait to drink the rest of it. To echo what Ryan said, I would absolutely buy more of this if it was on the shelf. So, double thumbs up.
Ooh, Rob John status. So this is I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It's a thumbs up in my book. You know what, man? This beer, it's really giving me vibes of just like the leaves have fallen off the trees.
Oh yeah.
The air's getting a little frigid.
Yeah.
The windows are starting to condense in the morning. You got the dew on there. The
Right,
pumpkins
so
are
do that
out.
tonight.
Spirit Halloween is in full effect.
Yeah.
This is the kind of beer I'm drinking.
Yeah,
that's
I
what I
give it
get out
that.
of this beer. I got more of it, but we're gonna move on to the next beer pretty soon. So, let me go grab that beer. Everyone, don't leave at once, because for the one person watching, I don't want them to be like, oh, where'd everyone go?
Jump
so
ship.
we got another beer to review from Beer Man. BRB.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is. I'll tell you what. I really like this a lot.
Yeah.
I'm really
enjoying
it. And I think the biggest part is that it's just not what I was expecting.
Agreed. Again, with the hop, I don't know if I want to say hop forwardness, but there's a hoppiness, the citrus, on the front of the palate that I was not expecting.
I wasn't getting as much of it as I think you were. You both were, until I poured the rest of the can in there, and now there's a real it's a real leafy green, ripe kind of pithy citrus.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's descript at all, but there's a little juicy kind of brightness towards the front, and it balances well with all the caramel and, like you said, the dark chocolates and your roasty malts and the roasted walnuts I'm getting. It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's such a fun beer.
This
All
is
right.
This is good. This is some good stuff.
All right. I've got my beverage, so if someone else wants to grab their beverage, they can go. There's Beer Man. Hey, buddy. We're just taking an intermission. We're gathering up the next beer. And,
all right. I'll
go for it, Ryan. Go for it.
By the way, Beer Man, I know it wasn't what you were intending, but it's pretty dang good.
You should intend this again sometime. This was a good
Flava Sava all up in here, son.
When I hit puberty, I'm going to grow this just so I can flavor save this on my face.
That'd take you 15 years to grow?
Well, it's been 40 now, and look at me. I don't know if it's ever going to happen. My pediatrician says anytime, but I don't believe him.
What's the longest you've gone?
It was probably, I went 4.5 months one time.
All right. Was it pretty active or no?
I looked like I'd given up on life. I'd said, it's over for me. I don't care. I looked like I had just come in from venturing out to dig through whatever dumpster to find as many cans as I could.
Yeah.
I looked homeless. It was not good for me.
Beer Man says a little caramelly. But dude, here's the thing. When I was describing your beer at the end to sum it up, it's just like Halloween fall time in a glass.
Big time.
It makes
would love to have this again in fall.
Oh yeah.
I could see us doing a follow-up review in the fall and then going to finish watching the 4:00 football game and just sipping on this, eating snacks and whatnot. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, you got your beer all set there, bud?
No, I thought we were going one at a time.
I'll watch the ship.
What happened to Ryan being everything's right here at my fingertips? I can get it. He's been gone 20 minutes.
Yeah, that was a pretty.
Well,
right.
We may have had a quick bathroom break.
I mean that was a pretty.
It's a quick bathroom break involved.
Do I have to be gone as long as Ryan was?
No, not at all. You've got 2 seconds, or else it's quickly going back to. Now you're going to be down to 46%. All right.
I'm looking forward to this one for sure.
Wash out the palate here.
Ooh, yeah, good idea.
Oh man.
What informal time this is.
All right, gang. It's a live stream. It's okay. You chew your food. I'll explain. All right. So the next beer we have is just pretty damn epic because it was brewed. It was brewed for us. Old Dan and Mike, FLX Beer Reviews. And this beer was inspired actually by my son. So
He loves beer. Chugs it. Oh my gosh.
no, my son, he likes to sneak in that door right there every now and then when I'm doing like a live stream on Bumpy's channel or something. And he thinks Beer Man is Santa. Like he's in infatuation with Beer Man. He calls him Santa, everything. And Beer Man is the gracious soul that he is. He has played along. I've actually put the headphones in my son's ear real quick, and he'll play along and he'll act like he's Santa. So
That's
it's really
amazing.
cool.
Yeah,
He's a good dude.
Sean, what up, brother? So this is Naughty or Nice, and this is a double New England IPA, and it was
Gross.
brewed by Bubblegut Craft Beer and Beerman, and ABV
Beerman.
7.8 ABV, 47.3 international bullshit units, canned on 5/26/23, and that's I actually have a picture of Beerman's mug
nice.
right there. So yeah. So the hop blend. Now because it's me involved. Bet you can't guess what hops in it.
I bet
It's
Motueka.
probably Nectaron.
You piece of shit. Actually, Nectaron's in it. But yeah. So it's Nectaron, Galaxy, and Motueka.
How come I didn't get a hop I like in it?
You know, I tried telling him what hop you liked, and I think you forgot.
You didn't tell him shit, and I know it. All right, let's go.
Actually, I forgot what hop you liked.
I guarantee you just said put Motueka in it. I don't care what else is there.
I think I told you like Nectaron or something.
Mage. Dear God.
Okay, Mike. Let's rectify the situation. What is your favorite hop?
I don't know if I have a favorite, but I would take a Simcoe or a Cascade.
Oh, Cascade. That would be interesting. All right, let's pop this open.
Let's do it.
All right, cat
Hold
food
on.
top.
Cat
Topper open.
food 10 for my litter box friend.
This is awesome.
I sure hope we have appropriate glassware.
We got some IPA glasses.
Outstanding. All right, leave a little room. Oh, that's a darken.
Yeah, it's got some EQ vibes to it.
That is some EQ vibe. Wow,
Hey,
are we
look at that.
getting on the beer already?
Me and Ryan, twinning.
Winning.
Okay, so is
Oh, guys,
yours?
tell me about the beer.
All right, Ryan, is yours that color, or is it just perceived to be dark? Here's mine.
Okay, so it's a little darker on camera than it is in person, but I will say, yeah, it's kind of hard. I can't find a good light to really put
Okay,
it.
so is it accurate to this then?
Yes.
Okay.
I will say it's accurate to that. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's a beautiful kind of just deep honey kind of color
It
to
is.
it.
Oh,
Golden.
honey.
Got about what, finger and a half ahead?
Look at this head.
I know
So-
the head's sticking around. Real nice
So
finger
I
head.
know he had said he was worried about
Smell it.
there was a couple cans that weren't carbed. His carbonation thing messed up. And I believe Tanner was a victim of that, I believe.
Okay.
So obviously we are not.
I'm sensing a trend. It's, hey, here's a couple beers. I'm worried about all of them. So
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure.
Hey, Sammy. What's up, buddy? Sam, we're highlighting
hello.
the FLX inspired beverage from Beer Man. Naughty
It
or
was a
nice.
Dan inspired beverage. I didn't get shit out of this.
Sam, it's all New Zealand hops, baby. Motueka, Galaxy.
And that's okay. I'm okay with that. I love New Zealand hops. We're getting a whiff here because I can smell it
Yeah, let's
already.
get one.
I'm ready.
I'm going to rely on you again because, yet again, my schnoz is still getting over the sickness.
Orange.
This is so
marmalade. Orange
yes.
marmalade.
Cantaloupe, melon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Melon.
Stanky. Stank.
Super overripe. Like fleshy.
Yeah.
Like,
This is all the stone fruit in the world.
dude, you should be able to smell this beer even through your ailment there. This is very potent.
Did we say apricot yet? Did anybody say apricot?
No, but you
stone
should.
fruit.
Say apricot.
Fruit, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Luke, you got the people mixed up. Man is not man of the peeps.
I'm the man of the peeps.
You're not man of the peeps.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Yeah, so it's a lot of stone fruit.
There's some candied citrus in it.
Yeah, I am getting like a little bit of cantaloupe and maybe a touch of honeydew melon too. You had said melon.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's definitely cantaloupe, like
That's
super
just
white melon.
Yeah.
I'm going to smell the can.
But I definitely get like those sugar coated orange slice candies, like those that kind of candied citrus in there.
Wow, that's
Dude,
spot on.
There is a nice there's a sweet confectionery thing.
Yes,
in the back
yeah. It's a very.
I believe there was lactose in this, by the way.
Oh, really? Okay.
I
Interesting.
believe he did a touch of lactose.
Fancy. That's
All
all.
right, let's dive in.
Let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Chairman. Jenny Brewhouse.
Oh wow.
There was a dirty, fleshy fruit.
I'm getting more of that cantaloupe and that like a earthy papaya kind of thing going on now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you're still getting all the stone fruit, and it's almost like a deep kind of orange jelly or an orange.
I'm going back to orange marmalade. I'm
still the marmalade. I think you're spot on with that. Very much, but like a jelly, like a real. Like I'm going back to those the sugar coated fruit candies. It's very like that kind of jelly.
Yeah, it is sweet. It's definitely sweet.
It is sweet. This is very sweet. This is almost triple IPA sweet.
I was just gonna say that is borderline triple.
Yeah, I was gonna. It drinks.
We're all on the same page.
It drinks like a triple for a 7.8%.
7.8. Dang.
So here's the thing, like when you first kind of hit that sip, there is this kind of bubble of carbonation, but then it devolves and it just kind of wisps away with that kind of just like encompassing vanilla custard kind of thing.
Yeah, big time.
I got to be right off the rip. I will say, I think I don't enjoy this sweetness. I'm thinking I don't like the lactose in this. To right off the rip, dude, this is a great beer, and I'm really getting the hop character. And just as that nice kind of bitter bite of the hop that you think you're gonna get is there, then it gets ripped away, and that sweetness comes in and says, "Nah, get out of my house, son."
I think that's spot on. Yeah, because you just get a hint of like a fresh leafy hop, and it's just snatched right away.
Yeah.
It's almost like I'd be curious to see what this would be like without the addition of the lactose.
Correct.
I could do without the lactose.
You know what? I also think like there's almost this it's not almost. There is. There is. This is one of those IPAs that has that sweetness almost turns into that caramelly like malt character. There's a caramel malt character there. It's not quite. It's not quite crackery or it's a bit doughy. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yep.
It's like sweet, like sweet dinner roll kind of bready.
I gotta say, it's like if you took a sip of an IPA and then you ate like a sweet frosted like vanilla cookie or something. Like
you could almost say like a cinnamon bun, kind of like bready, kind of sweet.
I was thinking like, you know how at Walmart you can get like the frosted like sugar cookies
Lemon
or whatever.
I'm sorry.
Go
I
ahead.
just
No,
immediately was like, wow, lemon pound cake, and almost the sweetness of lemon.
Because there is a hint of lemon. Totally.
Yeah, right. You have like the hint of the lemon. You got that sweetness with that like glaze on top of the cake, and you got the bready doughiness there. I don't know. That just during your description immediately came to mind to me. Not to cut you.
Real heavy on this thing.
No. See, that's the thing that's hard about these StreamYard reviews, because you don't have that kind of, you know.
You can't go back and try to, you know.
The more I'm drinking it, I'm getting more acclimated to the sweetness, though. It's not as jarring.
There's a little bit of bitterness on the back end, like
there is
a little bit of hop bitterness.
That's why I think I'm getting acclimated, because that bitterness is building up to kind of cut through that sweetness. It's that bitterness that we talked about that got snatched away from our hands. You know,
it's fighting back. It wants to be a part of this show, and it's not taking no for an answer.
That's right.
It's so, to me, it's a lingering bitterness. It's like I don't really get it right away, but then, you know, maybe 2 or 3 seconds after I've completely, you know, it's gone, suddenly I'm getting this like lingering bitterness.
Yeah.
So I think this begs the question, Dan. What's the Motueka doing for you in this one?
It's, to be honest, I think it's kind of been overpowered by the Nectaron. Like, I'm getting heavy Nectaron vibes, and here's why. Like, we bought a 4-pack, or I bought a 4-pack. Other half recently released their all Nectaron everything.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm getting a lot of the same stuff.
Okay,
a lot of the same vibes. I think the Galaxy, I'm getting that like a slight pineapple pop, but it's just like all the apricot, the stone fruit, the orange marmalade is kind of overpowering. I think that kind of everlasting like bitterness, I think you're getting from that Motueka, because it's so you sort of get that grassy kind of vibe with that lemon pop to it.
Yeah.
But again, Beerman did say that, you know, if he made the skin, he would want to double the Motueka.
Okay.
And Nectaron, what does that typically kind of give flavor?
Peach, apricot, dank melon.
Well, there you go.
It gives almost like that orange, deep orange. Not like that bright citrusy orange, but just the deep kind of like the nectar of an orange.
Yeah, okay.
The rind of an orange.
Like condensed orange, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that thing is cascading like there's no tomorrow. This is so good looking. That's a great looking beer.
We pour more in.
I just got such a nice 2 fingers of creamy head on this thing. It looks fantastic.
So the thing is with homebrew buddies, with homebrew, okay, the key is you gotta be willing to throw in some of the perceived negatives or what you kind of don't like about it, because you know, it only helps the process. If everyone got in here and said, "Beerman, your beer is so awesome," he's never gonna be able to grow. And
I will not be out here filleting Beerman.
And quite frankly, Luke John left a comment, and it angers me. Nobody likes a dank melon. That's bullshit. I grow dank melons outside right now.
That guy's got 2 first names. What is he even commenting on? I don't understand.
But yeah, no, this is a fine IPA. I will tell you, I've had another New England IPA from him, and it was Damn Good Man for Beerman. I think I like that one a little bit better.
You're right.
I like that one a little bit better. I think this beer, I would love to try it without lactose, beer man. Like I think the lactose actually took away from it, to be honest. Other than that, I love the flavor, and it's really going on me, and I'll happily drink it. This is not like a drain pour. This is not like something I'm like, it's mediocre. It's great. You got the mouthfeel down. You got the carbonation down. Everything's down. I just a little bit less lactose or no lactose to kind of let those hops kind of show their, character.
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
About right there.
Yeah.
It's like, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I just need to
dial it up a notch.
So, oh my God, he's got a brother called Matthew Mark.
Get the fuck out of here.
Jesus Christ. All right. I did my synopsis. Mike or Ryan?
Go for it, Ryan.
All right. Honestly, I'm pretty much echoing what Dan said. It's again, I think I'd be very interested, I'll put it this way, to see what this would be like without the addition of the lactose. It is a little too sweet for me. It drinks like a triple, and I'm not a huge fan of triple IPAs because they're a little too sweet for me. And yeah, whoever was saying it, I know, I think, Dan, you had mentioned it, that somebody else had already said this. Dial up the Motueka. I'm also, Dan, I'm a big Motueka fan. I'm right there with you, buddy. So, yeah, right. Yeah, I know, right? So if you could dial that up a notch, maybe lessen the sweetness, take out the lactose, maybe. But again, I'm not saying that this is not a good beer. This is, I'm very much enjoying this. Mm-hmm. Thank you, beer man, seriously, for including me in these two beers. I'm giving it. I would have to agree with Dan in terms of the thumb rating. Just right around there. It's not up there. It's definitely not down there. Right around there. So.
Yeah, I think I'm where both of you guys are. It's hitting that triple, and it's that super sweet triple that I don't really care for. I'd like to see more of the Motueka in there if that's something he'd like to do. It's not a bad beer by any means, but it's not something I would go back for. It's good. I'd almost have a hard time finishing this can. This is one where I'd like, I kind of wish we were splitting this. I don't know if I could finish it. But I think I'm right there with you on the rating. I'm like, you're right there. So this is something I'd like to see him go back and kind of toy with a little bit and make some adjustments. But it might be right up someone's alley. I don't know.
Now I've had this, I'm gonna go back real quick and just take a sip of that Flava Sava.
Dude, I want to drink that beer so bad.
Oh, that brings out a lot. Try that. You really get that nuttiness. It's just like
this.
You said nuttiness. That's exactly what I got.
Like it's such a contrast that you get.
Like hazelnut, almost.
Yeah. In fact, I like that. I liked it even better. All right, now I'm gonna go back to the naughtiness. Yeah, it's too sweet.
Yeah, it's too sweet for me. That Flava Sava, that's my jam right there. Man, that's good. Fuck.
I get peach now when I go back to the Flava Sava.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to go ahead and probably end the stream just so it's not like a 2-hour kind of homebrew buddies thing. So this has been an extended edition, 2 beers.
Even though Beer Patrol's clamoring for more, he's like, "This is it. It's an intro, guys."
So I'd like to give Ryan. I'd like to give Ryan a chance to say anything he wants to, and
well, thank you for that opportunity. again, thank you for having me on. I appreciate you including me in on this. Yeah, I just started actually doing beer reviews just last week, honestly. I did an unboxing from
Who?
I did that a while ago, and I just kind of sat on that for a while. So now I'm going to start pumping out some of those videos.
No, they've been good videos so far. I've enjoyed them.
What's that?
Your reviews so far have been good. I've enjoyed them.
Oh, thank you. I finally kind of upgraded to a different camera. So hopefully the
Dan appreciates that.
sound is a little bit better. So, yeah, I just did a review of 4 different videos and should be trying to put them out throughout the week now. Other than that's really all I got. Subscribe, like, and do all that good stuff that all those, YouTubers smash that like button, hit that bell button, comment below for the algorithm, and obviously subscribe to these 2 up here.
If you have nothing better.
Do you think it's going to be like 6 months from now and Ryan's just going to be on stream shirtless like Tupac, and instead of Thug Life just says for the algorithm?
I sincerely hope so.
All right.
For the algo.
So I'm Dan. That's
I'm
Mike.
Mike.
Down in the description below. Not right now because I didn't put anything down there, but tomorrow I will go back in there and or the next day, and I'll add all the pertinence. I will add FLX Beer Reviews on Instagram, FLX Beer Reviews on Twitter, FLX Beer Reviews on YouTube, my Untappd, Mike's Untappd. Check us out. All right, gang.
Untappd, right? Got Untappd.
Until next time, cheers.
Cheers.
Hey-o.
Oh.
All right, we got
that was good. That was good.
Yeah, it was good. Hold on, let me end this thing. I don't know if I can end it. Hold on.
I wish I could give this.
I think my battery's dying in my mouse.
I'm waiting for the outro.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the outro? Come on now.
I think my battery died.
Says
oh my gosh, and that means we can't have an outro? Videos.
It's forever live. It's forever live.
Yes.
My battery straight up died, bro.
That should tell you how many times I've been watching your videos.
Ryan already did it. We're fine.
Yeah.
Actually, Mike, you can end the broadcast. You have rights.
It is still going.
What do I have to hit?
Oh wait, I got it.
Oh,
awesome.
Bye. It's still not over.
Maybe.